well. What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. It's Cralisa Victoria, and I guess we're just gonna get right into this video. I actually want to tell you guys a little bit just about today. So I went to Publix and I also went to Walmart, and while I was in both of those places, I was just looking for a basic brow pencil that I could try out before I go to the major stores to get the same brow pencils that I know of. And luckily, well, I don't even think it's luckily, I did see some, but I didn't find what I was looking for, so that sucked. But lo and behold, I did find the bobby pins that I have been looking for a while. So if you guys, let me see if I have any bobby pins in my hair. I don't think so. I'm not gonna get up and go to the bathroom, but hopefully I can find one. Just oh yeah, here's one laying around. So you guys can kind of see that this bobby pin is dark. It's kind of like I don't know, it's like an off gold. Like, it's not really gold, but let me just see if I can show you guys. Okay, you guys can kind of see that a little bit. So that's the color, right? And I got those just a while ago because I'm just like, you know, that's the closest to it, but I know that there are some blonde bobby pins. So lo and behold, I found the Con Air, like, more blondish bobby pins. So we're going to be testing out one of these pins. This is in the color 90 Blonde, I guess. I've not tried these before, but I have tried blonde bobby pins. Not that color, but blonde. So if you can see in the corner right here, this right here says 90. I'm trying to get it to focus in or something. But anyway, right here it says 90 Blonde, and it's like SKU numbers up here, which is pound 55354N, pound 55354N is in Nancy. So just in case somebody's like super wanting to know the color, this is Con Air pens. So this is the color, and as you can see now, this one looks more honey. So I'm gonna hold these two up together and maybe you can see the difference. One is like a off copper and one is supposed to be in the light. They kind of almost look the same, but they are no way the same. Maybe I can hold them. Oh, see, like that, you can see there's a total difference. Like this one, it almost looks like it could go brown, copper brown, and then this one, it's like a honey mustard. So I want to try this with my hair and see what color it looks like. You can barely see it. I love it. It's right here. So it does look closer to my hair color than the other one. So yeah, that's right about the color. Like literally, it looks like, and there's different color tones in my hair, but when I pen it up or something, this one looks better. Now obviously I got the light on, so it's gonna bring forth more attention, but in a regular setting, this is what it would look like blended in with the hair. And yeah, it's closer to the black roots, so it probably doesn't hide very well, but if I put it somewhere like here, it hides good. So I'm impressed with these. I think I got them for like $1.99, and they came with, I don't know how many are attached to this thing, but it's a good amount. Let's see what it says. It doesn't even tell me the count, but I'm gonna count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I think there's like 14, it might be 51 too. So there's 15 per. So 15 is 30, plus 15 is 45, and then 60. And then there's another row, which is only these, so 65, and then like 80. So there's about 80 bobby pins or so on here. for $1.99. Not bad, because everybody knows you lose them anyway, so whatever. But that's pretty much what I got. I didn't get to get any eye pencils or anything like that. I did pick up some interesting NYX concealer. It was in a jar, but I put it back because I'm just like, can't remember which brand, and as I left and I started thinking, I think it might have been LA, I don't know if it's the LA Colors, I don't know, one of those brands. I think is like, it breaks me out a little bit, so I put it back because I couldn't remember at the moment, but now I think about it, it was not that brand that I know of. The NYX is not the brand, so yeah, I kind of wish I would have picked that up. But anyway, I got a lot of makeup products already at home that I need to, use, get through. I have my own line, so if you guys are looking for your pop-in lipsticks and things like that, then make sure you shop Cralisa Victoria collection. And yeah, I'm gonna get my next load of laundry going in a minute. But you know what, while we're talking about hair and all of that, I think maybe I should just let my hair down. Literally let my hair down. I had a spray bottle. Oh, look at that, because I was not about to go in the kitchen or anywhere to look for it. And I think I'm just gonna spritz my hair so I can kind of bring it down and show you guys what we're working with here. I don't spritz my hair as often, but when I had locks in the past, I used to spritz my hair all the time. And it just helps. Like, if your hair ends up like this and you're like, well, how do I get it to stay flat? I spritz my hair with water. You could use like rose water as well. That's really good. But this is just like, this is filtered water. You want to be careful not to put just any harsh type of products or water on your hair. Just because it's water doesn't mean that it's okay, it's water. No, like certain pressures and temperatures of water and stuff like that does matter. So like when I'm just trying to get my hair down, I'll spritz it just a little bit, show you guys what I'm working with. I haven't retwisted my hair since October 3rd or 4th. I think it was the 4th. Yeah, it was like October 4th. Today is the 15th. So it's been 11 days, almost 2 weeks. And I'm going to try to go until November, at least November 1st. Because everybody knows November 1st. Do y'all even know what November 1st is? Because I'm sick of telling you. Go ahead, guess. I'll take a sip. Go ahead and guess. Go ahead. If you haven't figured it out, my hair will be 4 months. It will be 4 months that I have started my second LOC journey. I'm not going to wash my hair or anything right now. I haven't been putting any products in my hair while it's just been chilling. But let me tell you folks, your people, I have been noticing some budding on some of my locks, and I have been more than excited. Like even here, I feel it. And some of it, you might say, oh, that's product buildup, blah, blah, blah. No, girl, let me tell you, I am noticing growth in some places on my locks. Now, in the ends right here, I could tell that this is like, I don't know if this is lint or whatever, like lint balls stuck in my hair, like at the ends. So, like, if you notice that on the ends, you can either clip your hair or you could just, like, sometimes I just pull it out, like, yeah. I'm noticing, and that's probably because these last few weeks I've not been sleeping in a satin scarf. I've actually just been sleeping on my silk pillowcases. So, because I haven't been wanting all that extra on my hair, like when I'm asleep. So yes, I've got some hair coming out, but it's okay. It's pretty normal. It's just called shedding. You want your hair to shed, and then you guys gotta remember I have color treated hair. Like, it's not like big patches. It's just, that shedding, especially when I have it in a bun all week. It's like my hair hasn't had time to, properly shed. So I don't mind just like pulling down on my ends and getting rid of, since I'm not going to be getting any haircuts or anything like that while we're in this process. So basically, yeah, this is my hair. You know, this is it. Get used to it. Get with it. Get with the program. Oh, wow, I love it. So if you feel like you need to flatten your hair a little bit more, just spritz it some more. Woo. Growth, honey. Do you see this growth? Do you see this growth, honey? I've been drinking my water, minding my business. It's so crazy when you just drink your water, mind your business, your hair, your life. Everything starts slowly flourishing. Even this one right here, I've been noticing budding. You guys can kind of see the inconsistencies of the buds, which you guys, again, like I said, when you notice this, do not go combing your hair thinking you got it tangled, because that's what's gonna cause the hair to actually form and lock. So this one is, you know, I've got about 3 bud situations going on within this same lock. And then over here, obviously, we have some that are doing the same. Like over here, this one is like thickly budded right here. I'm not exactly certain. I've been asked, am I going to maintain the blonde as my hair grows longer? And to answer your questions, I'm not certain. For right now, I know that I'm going to wait. I'm trying to wait a year before I actually decide if I want to color or not color my hair again. At least a year. So coming up on November will be only 4 months, and December is only going to be 5 months. So if I can make it that long, awesome. If I don't, then I'll most likely dye my hair black if I don't. But because I know the time and effort and the pressure that I put on my hair to go blonde, like I put, you know, like coloring your hair puts a lot of strain on your hair. It makes me want to just leave it blonde and then, you know, let it grow out of blonde into black and then make a decision. So I'm going to just give you guys some side angle views on my shirt's on backwards because I had to take it off and I put it back on when I realized I was going to film. But I just kind of want to give you guys some side footage. Trying to make sure that my face is straight so you guys can see. And now obviously it's probably still shrunk up a little bit, but I'm looking straight ahead so you guys can catch that side angle. And then I'm just gonna turn around and look straight ahead. And I'm gonna turn this way and look straight ahead. That's not that straight for me. That's straight ahead. Just trying to let you guys capture. So again, this is what the back, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It looks like the side and the back. And then we're back to the front where this is how my front lays. And you guys know, like, I'm just trying to show you guys the length before it goes back up in a bun or in a pony, but this is pretty much what it looks like. I pretty much wear it in a low pony and a hat, or I wear it in a top knot just to leave it alone. I'm actually really surprised how my roots are growing back too, because when I was younger I used to have like 3 different colors of hair, and now that my hair is growing back, it's like growing back so dark, and I'm just like, I'm not mad because I like, you know, black hair, but I used color oops before I did my hair. And oh, here's another one. Look at that buddy right here. Look, I used color oops, and you know, it took the hair color, like it took it back to, you know, just a regular solid base. So with it growing back like this, it makes me feel like maybe my hair is now coming in at a, you know, like a darker color. So I mean, it's probably time for a wash too, but I'm not trying to wash it right now, like, if I should be honest. I'm actually, since I just spritzed it and it's gonna look like this, I'm just gonna leave it alone because I just spritzed it. But if I do wash it, It will be soon, but this is pretty much what my hair looks like. Down, since some of you say, oh, we haven't seen your hair. Down, we always see it in a bun or in a top knot. This is pretty much what it looks like. And then you guys know that when I had cut my front, look how it's growing back. Remember I had cut the front before I decided to go back to the locks. This is where my hair is at. So I'm giving myself maybe a year and a half to probably maybe even 2 years, to be quite frank, to lock all the way through. You know, like, as long as I lock like midways in the middles, or even like, you know, like a great deal of my hair, I will feel a lot better. But because like during these stages where you're not locked all the way and you're trying to become, you know, like locked in the middles, locked on, you know, some portion of the strand of the lock, it's still like you have got to be on your P's and Q's. Like, I don't know if you guys take care of your hair, but I color treat my hair. I colored my own hair. I treated myself. I started this set of locks. I maintain them myself. So you have to be really careful. You know what I mean? You don't want your hair to just unravel, or you don't want your hair to end up in a state to where you're basically starting over and you've put in, I'm about to be 4 months in again, and I don't want to be 4 months going into 5 months and something happens and I'm just like, gee Louise, I have to start my locks over because this just happened. I don't want that. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want that. So I'm very, very strategic. I'm very careful on what I do, what I allow. I keep it real basic. I don't put any products in my hair really, other than when I retwist my hair, I might use a retwist cream. Other than that, if I spritz my hair, it's with water, you know, rose water, regular water, rice water, something like that. Normally with hair like this, I'm not spritzing it with rice water, but rice water does help your hair grow. But sometimes it can become really stinky at some point. So I don't do it right now, but when my hair locks through the middles, then I'll be back to my rice waters. And then what else? Yeah, just basically high buns, low buns. When I go to sleep, I try to make sure that I take my ponytail holder out of my head. One, I don't want a headache. Two, you don't want tension around a specific spot and make it weak and start breaking on your hair. Two, another thing that I do outside of that is I don't wash as frequently, but when I do wash, I wash with shampoo. But I've been using my macadamia shampoo. When I started washing once a month. Now that I'm about to be 4 months in, I think I'm going to start washing twice a month. And if I can still go once a month, I will. But between 4 and 5 months, just be prepared for me to go from washing my hair once a month to now potentially washing it twice a month. When I waited 2.5, almost 3 months before I even started washing my hair. So the 3 months to 4 months that I'm actually in right now, this is why you're hearing that I've only washed my hair like once per month. So now that I'm going into month 4, on the 1st of November, the 1st to December 1st will be months 4 and 5. So once I hit month 5, maybe even month 4, that's when I think I'll start doing maybe like 2 times a month, and then so forth and so forth. I'll be 2 times a month, and then when I feel like, oh, my hair just needs to be washed, just dirty, I'm locked in the middle, then I'll feel comfortable washing once a week, or you know, things like that. So I just kind of got to gauge my own hair. You have to gauge your own hair. If you take care of your own hair, you know what's up. If somebody else take care of your hair, then they think they know what's going on with your scalp, but you know, that's the beauty of doing your own hair, maintaining your own locks, starting your own locks, treating your own locks, is you know what works for you. You know what's good on your hair. You know, certain products I can put in my hair and my hair will be itching. So for me, yeah, this is it. And like right now it's probably itching too because it probably needs to be washed. It's dirty. But again, like I told you guys, I'm not going to be washing my hair tonight. You guys see all that new growth? Yeah, bro. Bro, all of that freaking new growth. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this color rock. I think I'm just gonna grow it out. I would hate to have the color on top. It's like me looking in the mirror from this view. Like my tag's in the way, but my hair is growing. I could see it. Like even though it's not locked all the way, my hair is growing. And the good thing is, when my hair grows, I have a tendency to grow faster in the back, and then I will grow faster on one side of my hair, like the length. Like this side will grow. Is it this side? Yeah. I think this side will grow faster than this side, and the back will grow the fastest. So it'll be something like that. Like it's always one side. Like my hair grows in 3 different sections, 3 different lengths. So it's just nice that the back actually takes off, because I could see growth. I could see growth. I really can see growth. So that's the beauty of actually, you know, with locks and things like that too, is even though like you're in the starter phases, you're still growing. Your hair is still growing. Like it might not be locked all the way through, but it's still growing. So that's why I feel like in 3 years, I would say in about 2.5, 3 years, my hair is probably gonna be to my bra strap, because I'm not touching it. Like I'm not doing much to it. I'm just treating it and letting it go. But I would say in about 3 years, yeah, I would say about 2 to 3 years, 2.5, 3 years, I probably will be to my bra strap, if not longer. My goal is waist length. Whenever I get to waist length or right above the butt, like the length that I would wear my braids, that's when I'm gonna always be cutting my hair. Like I'm not about the Rasta life or any of that. No offense to anyone who is, but you're not catching sis with locks to her heels, locks to her ankles, locks to her mid thigh. No, I'm not that type. I'm not going to do that. Like I said, no disrespect to the Rastas, no disrespect to people who believe that, but for me, locks are about so much to me, but in different ways. You know, like I can't even explain that you know, the perfect timing for me to have started them again was just during some crucial moments of my life, some crucial times. And I've already, you know, talked about potentially going back to locks like more than one occasion over the last couple of years. And when I finally did it, I'm just like, I mean, you ever decide you don't want to do it anymore, you can always cut your hair, or you can always comb them out. Like, you're not bound. Like, you're not your hair, you're not your clothing, you're not your, you know what I mean? So when you understand that, it makes you say, okay, if I decide this isn't for me anymore, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I don't think it's for me. That's what I will decide. But as of right now, life could change. It could change. But I do think I am going to be rocking the locks for a period of time in my life. I definitely just see that. I feel it. Like, I just do. Especially, like, I'm about 4 years. I'm 26, so I'm about 4 years from 30. You know, maybe a little bit less than 4 years almost, because it's almost New Year. But I'm about 4 years away from 30. So I feel like by the time I hit 30, if God spares my life to see 30, which I pray He does, but if He allows me to see 30, my hair is probably going to be definitely at that bra strap length where it's going to be casted. And that's another, and I know this video is a little chatty, but that brings me to another point. Maintaining your hair color is not a bad thing, but if you're always coloring your hair, it could present situations of breakage, and you have to ask yourself, do I want locks all different lengths? Not because I styled it that way, but because they keep breaking off because of the color, because they're damaged, because, you know what I mean? So me coloring my hair to start the locks was just to do something fun, to also give me, like, you know, some color, some personality while I'm going through my starter lock phase. It was also because I've had this blonde before on my locks when I used to have locks, and I used to love it. Like, I used to love this blonde, so I was able to get back to this color. And I just felt like, you know, in that process of starting to relock my hair again, I could be rocking some color, give my hair personality. And then when the locks grow out, they go black. See, this is what I would look like with black locks. I'm trying to cover the blonde so we can just focus on the black, but you still can see the blonde. I'm trying to just give you guys a little personality here. You guys see the black? I think the black is a lot more professional. I mean, I don't punch a clock, work for myself, but still, I'm just saying in my everyday encounters, I've always thought that black looked fresh, looks clean, looks real sleek, real professional. I'm more so of, you know, a top knot girl, top knot bun, low pony girl, but at the same time, it's just like I feel like black hides a lot, so that's why I've always also liked black. Not only is it my favorite color, not only does it hides well, but it also, you know, looks good too. So I'm definitely thinking that maybe when it grows out, maybe I'll just stay black, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, because I'd also really love my hair blonde too. So I don't know. I mean, the blonde looks really good on me, especially when I'm all got my makeup on and everything popping, because it just, how do I say this? It allows my melanin to flourish, okay? So, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I talk a lot, okay? And I'm hoping that I posted today, because I talked a lot, and I would hate to keep it to myself. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2